Hello 7th grade, this is your English teacher Dana from Furu Al Farouk Academy. Today we are going to complete our lesson about the present continuous tense. But before we start, let's show you the outcomes of our lesson. Students should be able to recognize the interrogative form of present continuous. How can we make questions by using the continuous tense? And what are the spelling rules for adding ing to the verbs? Then the stative verbs and dynamic verbs. And we have to recognize the verbs have and think. Now the interrogative form. Interrogative form is divided into two parts of questions with short answers and questions with long answers. Now let's start with the questions with the short answers. This is yes or no question. Let's take an example. Is Mary playing tennis now? Now let's think. How can we recognize if it is a question? Excellent, because we start by using the helping verb. Let's remember the helping verbs in continuous tense. Great, they are is, are, and am. Here we have is. Okay, why do we put is here? Because we have Mary, and Mary is a singular noun. So we have to put is, the helping verb, and Mary. Look at the verb. This is playing. We use playing because we have is, and we are talking about something that is happening now. We ask about something is happening now or not happening now. This is a continuous tense. So in continuous tense we have to use the helping verbs is, are, am, and verb ing. The answers could be yes she is or no she isn't. Now let's move to the second kind of questions. This is WH question. In this kind we have to use the WH words. Let's remember what are these words. They are who, what, when, where, why, how, which, and so on. In WH question, or to make a WH question, we have to start by using the suitable WH word. Let's take an example. This example is start with the word what. What, after what, or after the WH word, we have to use the correct helping verb of the question. Here we have are. What are? Guess. What we have to put after are? Excellent. Plural noun or pronoun. And here we have you. You is a plural pronoun, so we have to put are before the pronoun. What is the kind of the verb that we use in continuous tense? Excellent. Verb ing. So here we have writing. What are you writing? Now the answer should be in continuous tense. As we see here, this is the answer. I'm writing a story now. So the interrogative forms, yes or no questions, we have to start by using the helping verbs to be, then the subject, verb ing and complement, or the WH question, we have to start by using the WH word, then the verbs to be, subject, verb ing and complement. Now we have some spelling rules if we want to add ing to the verbs. Number 1, when the verb ends in the letter E, we have to delete the letter E and add ing. This is an example. Take. If we want to add ing for the verb take, we have to delete the letter E, then we add ing. Taking. Number 2, when a verb ends in vowel, then the consonant, we have to double the final consonant and add ing. Like the verb hit, here we have I, then the consonant T. If we want to add ing, we have to double the letter T, then ing, hitting. Stative verbs. Did you remember what do we mean about stative verbs? Yes, they are verbs that can't be used in continuous tenses. Today we are going to talk about the verb think and the verb have as stative verbs and dynamic verbs. What do we mean about dynamic? The verbs that can be used in continuous tense. We are going to start with the verb think. We use the verb think in simple present if it means believe or have an opinion. But we use this verb in present continuous if it means to use your brain to solve a problem. Examples: I think reading novels is interesting. This is your opinion about reading novels. So we use think in simple present because this is your belief or your opinion about it. But the second example is I'm thinking about my homework. This is action. We have action here. This is thinking. You are using your brain to think about your homework. So we have to use think here and continuous tense because this is an action. Now what about the verb have? Have has two meanings. If we want to use it in simple present, it means to own something. But if we want to use it in present continuous, it means to take something. In present continuous, the verb have is dynamic verb. It means it describes an action rather than a state. Let's take examples. Number 1, I have a nice car. Have here comes as a stative verb, so this is in simple present. But number 2, I'm having my breakfast now. Have here is a dynamic verb. It means to take my breakfast now. So this is in a present continuous. Let's practice the present continuous in its three forms. Number 1, I my breakfast now, and we have between brackets the verb eat. I, excellent, am eating my breakfast now. Number 2, this is a question and there is no WH word here. So we have to start by using the helping verb. You is a plural pronoun, so we have to use are you writing a story now? In verb write, we deleted the letter E, then we added the verb ing. Be careful, okay? Number 3, be quiet. She, her homework now. She is singular pronoun, so we use is, then the verb ing. Be quiet. She is doing her homework now. The last one, this is a question. What? The child. The child is a singular noun, so we use the helping verb is. Excellent. Then the verb ing. What is the child drinking now? That's it for today. Prepare the questions in your workbook and be ready for the next class. Thank you.